that had taken him like 10 years. You did it within like a year too. I mean, how does it feel? How does it feel to have all these things done?
I mean, like, it's like predecessors do it, and it's an inspiration, you know?
Yeah.
You're just motivated to work hard and achieve like stuff like that. So me achieving that is just I hope that it inspires like the next generation or another artist to also like work hard and, you know, believe that everything is possible. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I feel blessed.
I feel blessed.
Yeah.
Yes, and he hopes that it gets to inspire others to also do better and even do more than perhaps he is doing now.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at what Sugarcane did for you. He cared to perhaps break it down for us as an artist and in your career. Yes, you have done things. I remember one of the interviews we had for BTM Africa. He said that you had your song everywhere. Girls were singing. You could be there and they wouldn't even recognize that this is me. It was like, yo,
no cap.
don't you even know this is me?
Yeah.
Now, Sugarcane, tell us what exactly it did for you.
Oh, that would be like, honestly, I wouldn't be able to like state or mention the things that Sugarcane had done. But at the end of the day, I just remain an artist, you know. The essence is to make music to inspire people, to entertain people, you know what I mean? And I feel like Sugarcane had done that, and I'm still on a journey. Like, I cannot even like stop and focus solely on what Sugarcane has done, because it's like a long journey. So I only pray for life and, you know, the opportunity to inspire people every day. Do you know what I mean? Sugarcane, it's a big song, and I'm grateful. And that was not just by Camidoh. Like, obviously, I always like talk about how it's a value chain, how we all like contributed
Came
to
together,
you know, there's no artist in this country or anywhere in the world who would say their success or credit it all to themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, if you say you didn't get help, you still got help some way somehow. You know what I mean? Because like people that play your records and people that so yeah, it's just all of us. So at the end of the day, that's credit to all of us. Yeah.
Beyond that, you've been working. I know you've been cooking music.
100.
And you know, before your new single actually came out,
YFM.
there were reports. I mean, NLF. There were reports that and pictures that suggested that Camidoh is smoking. Why? Is it going through depression? Is it going through anything? Was that just like a prelude to the single, or that was in reality something you were really going through?
I wouldn't know people's perceptions, like people's like opinions, what it is based off on, you know. But at the end of the day, I went through a phase in my life, and I decided to use that to. I was inspired by that situation to make music, and as usual, I would always want to keep it real with people. So yes, I would share a bit of like, you know, stuff that I dealt with. To have made the song. Do you know what I mean? So
this was real life situation.
It was
like
a real life situation. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
In the song, you talked about the fact that should you become a player, should you become a what? Like you were contemplating because Charlie, love no catch.
It's just like the regular thing. I mean, if you get hurt by a situation, you start to like, you know, your mind start to run wild. So it's like, oh, should I do this, or should I just become wicked at this, or should I be, you know? But that is just in the moments, like when you're dealing with the pain of whatever situation it is. You start to like think about whether or not to be, you know, same good person or like even become like what you hear people, you know, do and all of that. So I think in the moment your mind runs like wild.
It's like doing good to people and then others doing evil to you. Like
right.
So should I keep doing good? Or wicked
mood. Wicked mood.
So that's how NLF was birthed.
Yeah, basically.
For those who are wondering what exactly, you know, people are dancing to the song, but perhaps they're not paying attention to the lyrics of the song. I want to do just about 2 minutes of it again this morning on radio. Pay attention to the lyrics, and we'll come back to that. And of course, there's a remix out there. What inspired the remix? That conversation, we'll have that here on the show as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. Of course, this one nobody will teach you. You know, even love, relationships, they are all contract. At some point in time, it might end. At times when I see people say, "Oh, Charlie, girl, do you might invest it?" Is a contract. Terms and conditions apply. And put all of my focus in the making. Aben says, beautiful song. Oh, I love it, pan. Make a kiss another lady, no sir. Or make a turn into a heartbreaker. Yeah, these were the options. So he was weighing his options. Charlie, make her do this, or make her do that, or make her do that. It's been many, many days, swollen face, my hands on my head. It's been many, many people in the mighty telling me so. Now, just when the swelling phase was coming down a little bit, he decided to reinforce it with a remix on this one. Ladies and gentlemen,
New music right now.
Oh, and you're Leslie. No. Tell me there's a part two.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No. Tell me there's
That's
a part
crazy.
two.
People were complaining, but now it's like you're listening to, you're enjoying the song so much that you don't even know that.
Oh,
It's gone past 5 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The song is about. Wow.
Yeah.
The song is about 4 minutes 24 seconds.
Yeah. Four something. Yeah, right. True. Like it's crazy. Like,
No, is there a part two to
You
the
don't
song?
even. I mean, there's a video coming. That one.
Yeah, the video. Yeah, we know the video will come. But is there a part two to the song?
If you want part two, I can give you part two.
Tell me.
If you want part two, like I'm thinking of doing like all female,
Yeah, that would be amazing.
All female, like that would be sick.
Yeah, let's hear from the women
female
as well.
perspective. Yeah, that would be sick.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
But tell me, I mean, these artists. I know it's one of the questions you might have answered severally, but the choice of artists on this song. I know every artist. When you sit back, once you're going to the studio, you picture certain things already.
Yeah.
How did you arrive at these individuals?
So actually I started doing an open verse.
Okay.
So I sent the beat out to like a couple people. Some people were open. I mean, like they asked me to send them the beat and all of that. So people were doing it, and I think we were posting stuff on social media, like people's verses and all of that. But I got to a point where I was like, you know what? Actually, this could serve. I could, because I know I have the potential of like being in a studio and arranging different verses, making them sound really like dope.
Okay.
So I sat in and then I started like dragging them in, arranging everything, and for some reason like it worked out really nice.
Sounded good.
Then like I had some cherry, which is like I had a thought of bringing an OG whom I believe had been like a great great what impact
Inspiration and impact,
to Ghana music as a whole. So I thought about Coded, and so like when I started putting his samples in there on the song. So I called him to like speak to him about it, and he was like, you know what, you're my boy, and you've always been my guy, so I'll come through and do it myself. So he came through to the session and he did it himself, and yesterday was his birthday anyway, so special shout to him. Yes, Coded of 4x4, like he's a great legend, man. Love to him.
And with Kim Paluta, Beatstrap, Kevin Boy.
With Kim Paluta, when I called him, he already told me like this song was one of his favorite records. Like he actually loves it. The people from his team could tell that. Like he would tell me, that it's one of his favorite records. So he's down, and he was gonna send a verse through. I was like, all right, cool. I waited for him. He sent it through. Medical, same way. LJ, he texted me. I was like, yo, bro, can you send me that beat? Like, let me sing you some magic. I'm like, okay. Because at the end of the day, I will not compromise on the music. Like,
that's true.
I'll listen, and if it's like fitting, I'll do it. If it's not fitting, I'll just say, sorry, I can't add this to the, So that's just how it happened. And for some reason, everyone's verse was like a fire one.
I'm about to ask
I can't
you
rate
this.
one over one, honestly, man.
How long did it take to get all these and put all this together? Like,
I think it was within
months?
I think it was within a space of like 2 weeks, I guess, like
2
tops.
weeks.
Yeah.
Did each artist hear the other's verse?
Some may have heard, because then some artists' verse were put on social media. Yes, some may have heard, but LJ, I don't think anyone heard. I'm not too sure. Like, I don't quite remember. But like, basically, it was like an open verse thingy. So it's like when you do it, it's on social media, and you yourself are posting it on social media and all of that. But I feel like that was not the real reach of the verses. So let's bring it back and officially release it as a single and see what it does. And for some reason, like people love it so much.
Everybody brought an A game to the song.
Yes.
I mean, there are remixes you hear, and people tell each other they should have kept it at the original. But this is a song that everybody is loving.
I would never compromise a song like that. Like I would never compromise a good song like that. I would never do that. Like,
and I think you have a history for that. Look at Sugar Cane and look at the remix.
Yeah.
That to get an extra mile. You have NLF, and now you have the remix that people are also loving and saying so much about. But with these artists, like I said, if none of them heard the verse of each other, then listen, you've got to respect all these artists. Like, everyone came with the A game. And it was good.
It was beautiful, man.
So far, I mean, it's not taking 3 weeks. It's just about...
Nah, I think it's about like 2 weeks since we released it. Yes.
What has been the response so far?
So far it's been really positive. Like, people love it. People tell me, oh, it's really nice you put Coded on there because they miss him and all of that.
Yeah.
And so bless him. I'm really just like grateful that people love the work. Like, at the end of the day, it's for them. You know what I mean? It's for them to be inspired. So yeah.
Interesting, my guys. We are live on Facebook, so you can actually join us on Facebook, Y1025FM, or the hashtag YFM Kumasi. Nanaya says, Mido, and I see 5 emojis. Jack Brain says, and please extend my greetings to Camidoh. Michael, someone says, night tune, keep up the good work, big ups. Abu Diallo says, Camidoh, I need you and my godfather Shatawale on a song, Pump, for life. So, I mean, they are artists. It could happen anyway. Maybe while we're driving by, they see each other like, yo, let's walk into the studio. Magic can happen, or it can happen anyhow.
Yeah.
So for artists, you can never tell.
Yeah.
But I mean, going forward, he said there's going to be a music video.
Yeah. It's almost ready. Like I did a music video. Like I had to really like come with my ideas and like direct like the music video. So it took me some time because I'm not a music video director.
So you went on the video yourself, like the direction.
I did that. Coupled with like a few of my friends who are into like film or like music videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be your first directed video.
I did the original visualizer as well. I did that myself. You
don't want somebody to chop some of your money.
Yeah, it's also like exploring like your potentials. It's like exploring it and just making sure that this is truly like something you can do or not. So yeah.
You are currently working as an independent artist.
Yes.
How different is it working as an independent? I mean, yes, you've seen all the loopholes, you've seen the corners and all that. How different is it working as an independent artist now?
I've always been an independent artist. It's not even about now. Like I've always been an independent artist, and yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a journey. I mean,
I'm sure when you say you've always been an independent artist, people might wonder. I mean, you were signed. You had a partnership with.
No, like being independent. I mean, partner. That's distribution. You can always distribute with people, but that don't make you like signed.
So you were not signed
to a label. Nah, I've never been like signed to a major label. Like, yeah. So basically, just been doing my thing. But I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. Like for me, I always like to go the route where I learn, and it's almost like the hard way. But I feel like once you groom yourself through the hard way and you even sign, you don't really look up to people too much for manner. You know what I mean? Like you are a working artist, so you work your way to get what you need. So I think that's what everyone needs. Like every artist just has to be. You know how in Nigeria when it's national service, it's like a military type of training, just so you have some type of training experience in certain things before you get into like the real working world. So it's just that I believe every artist needs to like go through the phase of independence before like even partnering with like major labels.
But are you looking at perhaps if any of them comes? I mean, Sugarcane has been big. You have a good catalog. Like I mean, you can't take that away. They have a good catalog. So any of these, labels approach and say, listen, we want to sign a 360 with you. Are you ready for that? Or that would be
I mean, we can always like look at the terms. We can always like explore like terms with major labels. Yes, 100%. That would also like elevate the thing based on like their powers and energy, like resources. I believe.
Like Sony comes, not Sony West Africa. We are talking Sony UK or Sony like global. And say, listen, middle heard your music.
I mean, Sony Africa has also had like great success. Sony UK has also had big failures. So at the end of the day, it's not even about where it's coming from. It's about the vision. Like people who actually tap into your vision as an artist would do everything possible to like make you get there. But like people who actually just are signing for money. Like I was watching something this morning and someone was talking about the fact that the music business has ruined music. It's like we now focus too much on the money,
the
and don't even involve like or push for the music. We only truly like are making money and people are rich, but like the music is dead. So we these are things we need to look at.
Interesting. Yesterday, I mean, I'm veering a bit of the music.
Right.
Yesterday, I saw a tweet. I mean, I think you were speaking about the injustices and all that people are going through, the demonstrations and all that. And somebody came at you and said that, funny enough, you had your major breakthrough under this government. And you actually had to come back at the and say, listen, this is the reason why they don't really pay attention. I mean, you see all that's going on. And people don't expect that people with powerful voices like yours would actually join the conversation. And that's what you intended to do. Are you sometimes kind of forced, I should put it in quotes, to perhaps keep silent because of some of these comments that come?
I mean, like every human being has the role to play for the country, you know, for your people. At the end of the day, if you guys put me here, I believe my voice should also go like some extent to like change things for our people or for myself. At the end of the day, like I don't use the roads only by myself. These people, like, and every day you see the accidents, the death rates on the Kumasi Accra road. It's like some basic stuff that should be like done and not done, and then we're talking about it and people decide to like do politics, you know. But these are the lives of like your like families. Do you know what I mean? So I believe that we should be able to put politics aside and take care of one another, like look out for one another. That's just like what it is. Like I don't have the goal to want to like disrespect some elderly person or like someone in power, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, we should be able to check them. Like we should be able to like get to a place where the democracy is actually like, you know, being practiced. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like us talking so the world hears, because then the bodies that will hear and be able to help us check these people, that's all that we intend to do. I mean, we are one people. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very simple, like basic stuff that people need, like and you know the water bodies that, like, when you see these photos, like it's heartbreaking. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it breaks our hearts to know that like people that we put in power, we voted to come, you know, run this country for us, are like quietly like there while these things are happening. And to the best of our knowledge, some way somehow we feel like these galamsey or whatever it is, that illegal things that are going on, may some way somehow be powered by certain people that have influence or have power. Do you know what I mean? So it's very like sad to see Ghana get to a place like this where citizens are complaining or demonstrating and are being arrested. In fact, some sick people, some mothers who are like some pregnant women are being arrested and dragged, you know, into buses, pushed and, you know, kept in places where their families are not aware. Like 3 days, 48 hours, no food, no water, no one can reach you. I think it's barbaric at that point.
Lawyers have even been denied access.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And for the justice or for the courts to even rule that these people be put back in cells, and, you know, I feel like we're getting to a place where power is being overridden like by these people. Like we just want our leaders to love us as much as we love them, because I'm sure that these leaders are our families. Do you understand? And so it's not even about, oh, why are you putting your mouth into politics? Why are you getting into politics? You should just focus on your career. Oh, your career will die and all of that. These comments by these people, I believe that they just try to like put fear in people so they are not able to like check, you know. So it's wrong.
These people don't want to be held.
It's wrong. Like it's absolutely wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even like get into the conversation, because like there are certain things that we know for a fact that politicians normally do, but when it gets to the point where it's like it has become very hostile, and you know, like, yeah, that's just what we will talk about.
I mean, Camidoh is getting emotional on some of these. When I speak about some of these things on radio, I get emotional as well. So I understand. I mean, when you drive by Konongo, just by the roadside, they are digging right there, destroying water bodies. But you have MCs and people who want to be addressed as honorables. And they sit back and watch. It's crazy. But anyway, that's not really the focus of our conversation this morning. Our conversation has been about the new music video coming out and all that.
Sir.
But of course, it's important that, I mean, if the people are dead, who are we going to sing for? If the people are dead, who are these leaders going to actually govern? It's important that we do everything to preserve life and keep life. Because when presidents and leaders are being sworn in, they swear to protect our water bodies, our natural resources, the citizens. So why can't citizens be a priority? Anyway, that's the leadership, and of course to ourselves. Let's better ourselves and get things better as we wish. Now, NLF remix is out. The video is coming out. When should we look forward to that?
I'm gonna drop it as early as possible. Like I'm just doing some finishing touches to it, and once I'm done, I'm going to announce it. And
Director Camidoh.
Yes,
we added something new to your CV.
Yes, but yeah, man, I'm just blessed. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for the love. People like you, OAPs, DJs, show us like like it's really and truly like a collective, effort for all these wins to happen. So I really wanted to just say thank you to all of you, and YFM, you guys have been very, very supportive. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Always.
Thank you. And Sabok, man, Sabok has been my guy from day one. Always like, oh, Mido, what's new? Let's go, and he makes it work. So thank you, Sabok. Thank you, Benno Success. Thank you, all the influencers, everyone that has, keeps playing a role to support all artists. And I also want to give shout outs to the Kumahood comedians, those ones, the social media comedians. I forgot their names, but these guys, the one that wear the Chicheku, the big jumper and all of that. Like, I really am a big fan of them, and I was just talking to one of them yesterday. It's like, shout outs to you guys, and more power to you guys, man. Love.
Shout outs to you, more power to you, much love. Thank you very much, Mido, for coming through this morning.
Thank you.
And of course, wishing you the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Rise and Shine on the Big Y, and coming up is going to be the Mid-Morning Radio Show. Have a fantastic morning and stay safe.